And welcome everybody to the Roboquest Day at the Agency. I'm your magnanimous host, Agent Q, and with me today is Pix, the
Yay.
irritated AI, and special guest, which I will have to put back on the screen here in a second, Yuki.
Hi.
You keep changing what I am every week.
Oh, what do you want to be?
I don't know. Happy. How about that? I actually, it's
Oh,
funny.
well, that's asking too much.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I know.
asking an awful lot.
Lost cause. That's funny. I used to try and change what Kiku was every single week, and he realized I was doing it, and he would interrupt me and stop me every time. He figured it out. He figured out what I was doing.
All right, I'm just gonna have both you on Fugi on my end. But we're back with Roboquest, which may be meeting it tonight.
I found out if you stand on top of the building, you can look into the options to open the workshop from on top of it.
Oh, neat. All right, I need to get into your game too.
Invite.
It's on fucking we're playing on Xbox Game Pass, which I like it for a lot of things, but its invite system is kind of crud.
Just go to the top right thing where it says invites and just.
I'm sure it's probably not quite as bad as Nintendo.
Nope.
No, Nintendo's still the all-time work. Am I on the right account? I am. It says my save.
Kiki, have you played this game?
I don't know what game you're playing, to be honest.
We're playing Roboquest. Like a small. I think it's an indie game.
Yeah, this is an indie game. There you go.
I cannot say I'm familiar with it.
We had the devs actually. Someone who said they were in the credits, so I don't know if they were. I'm assuming they were a dev from the way they're talking, but they might just have been like a backer. And
yeah,
and they were telling us some of the secrets. But it's random. Sometimes we just get devs in chat.
Nice.
Yep, that we do.
Sometimes they usually always randomly get speedrunners in chat too, which is.
Pix, your thing says you're playing Dungeon Defenders, by the way.
Changed that twice.
Yep. No, but it's a boomer shooter roguelike.
A shooter specifically for boomers?
Oh, are you familiar with the boomer shooter subgenre?
I am not.
Think Doom.
Okay.
I don't play shooters to begin with.
No, it's perfectly understandable. But think like the old school Doom, Duke Nukem, Quake.
Probably Quake, yeah.
Yeah. Think like that old, the pre-Halo generation. Oh, yes. Which is, no health regeneration, no hiding behind walls. Just
shoot really fast.
Pure mobility and pure gun skill. Generally with a lot of guns.
I see.
Yep, and this one, with the roguelike elements baked into it, allow for different weapons, Borderlands style, as well as the roguelite generous leveling system, which I should check. I don't remember what we ended on for wrenches. Too poor to get anything this late in the game. Got it.
So, well, regardless, while you're gone, so since Agent can't do the speed running part, I just did that by myself and got that crystal. On my first try, no less. And then, because you weren't a dead weight, and then I gave the game one full try on my own to see how far I could get by myself. I got up to the energy center, which right before Haven City, which is as far as we got to. I got there by myself. I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention to where I was going. I was just going through literally any door I felt like. That's where I ended up.
That's still a fair ways back, isn't it?
No, more than halfway through the game.
It's a roguelite. Halfway through the game is not very far.
What? No. Yeah.
If somebody told me they were getting far in Slay the Spire and only made it to the second area, I would look at them quizzically.
It's to the 5th map out of 8. That's other than when we teleport to Haven City. It's as far as that's
yeah, that's
literally-
about as far as what I described on Slay the Spire.
I mean, I wasn't really trying either. Anyway,
Yes, regardless of all that.
you want to try going to the energy center? You haven't actually been there yourself.
Is that the speed one?
No.
Wait, what do you mean energy center?
So, you see
Top-
all the 3 that connect to Haven
Yeah,
City?
top left. So you made it through the Aqua Station or fields are generally where we get caught up.
Yeah, I don't remember when I went through. I remember we got there. There's another one of those doors where we need to know the number, and I was like, I'm seeing a number.
Okay. Okay, we could try that.
Sounds good. That or we work our way to the fusion core where the last crystal is.
All right, that'd be a try. Do you want to? I don't know. Since we're just trying to grab stuff, you want to crank down the difficulty since that was like the big recommendation we got.
Not really.
All right.
We don't even know where any of that stuff is.
Well, we know where the crystal is.
I think we're fine. Heck, if you really want to speed rush it, just go to the canyons, quarry. There's a direct path straight to the quarry to the Aqua Station, though I feel like going through the pit will get us powered up faster. Fusion core, I think we're fine. So
It's Oasis to Fields or quarry to Aqua Station is about the same. The only thing going through the rift gives us is the legendary upgrade powder.
do whatever path you want.
Oh, you pick it. Like your first run, you're. Wait, no, I'm hosting. Yeah, let's fucking do that.
Yeah, so I don't really tend to think about where I'm going.
It's all about the plans, man. The plans, which
Never works. So what's the point?
Are you familiar with the 3 types of card game players?
No.
Timmy, Johnny, and Spike?
Yes.
I'm listening. Explain.
The theory goes that every kind of card game I'm the summoner self shit. That most people who play like Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, or all that can fall into one of these 3 categories. The Spike player is your competitive meta player. Your Timmy is all about summoning real big monsters that do a lot of damage. So they just want to get their giant boss monster on the field, and that's what they build their decks around. That's how they play. It's just this concept of big monster out. And then there's the Johnny, whose deck will just sit there and do combo after 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 combo. I don't know how I did that.
Also sometimes representing the filthy control players.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Yuki, you kind of strike me as a control player.
Pix, did you go purple?
Very wrong about that.
Okay, I am weirdly in the zone tonight.
Alright, we'll
Do
see
not know
that
why.
one. Okay, well then what kind of player are you, Yuki?
Fundamentally, I'm a Timmy, but I have a strong streak of Spike as well, because I always tend to optimize things to make them at least viable, even if they do something stupid and fun and gimmicky.
Yep.
I can just do whatever I want.
I am a Johnny. I have
Not
literally...
to be confused with a Johnny.
Well, I also do Yu-Gi-Oh! So I've literally spent 10 minutes playing out a combo on the board, only to turn around and say, oh, shit, I messed up. Have nothing on the field at the end of it.
Believe that.
I'm actually a relatively balanced player overall. I can kind of roll with any archetype when I need to, but I don't like having to play decks that don't feel fun for the people playing.
That's why I play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's all I do is playing.
I think I like the idea of just getting out big monsters and stuff like that. But there's something satisfying about doing badass stuff. But I like to try and figure out fun ways to get them out. But
Yeah, that still falls under the Timmy category.
But I mean, my very first deck was my very first deck was just me putting all the cards I have into the thing and calling it a day. But you know, once I actually tried and learned what deck making was, my first real deck was a Gravity Bind deck. So it was a control deck.
Of course.
I've never had a control deck
control
after
players.
that. I've never had one ever since either, which is funny. It was just like everyone that played there always had like giant, super powerful monsters, and they're all stronger than mine. So I was like, "Hey, this thing will stop them from killing me."
Oh,
Makes them mad. And then I found ways to keep it extra safe, so I could they would do all this stuff to not die, and it would make them so upset.
I forgot about that until like the last second there.
Shame on you. Remember, I was playing with this one kid, and like they had these super expensive cars, and he was like, "Yeah, look at me!" And he summoned out, and I put the floodgate on him, and he's like getting so pissed off because my little 500 attack monsters were beating the crap out of him because he couldn't. Because my floodgates I had all those little 500 attack direct damage monsters that are 3-star. I just sat there chipping them to death. I got so mad.
Yeah. See, I also like being just a little bit of an asshole too in card games.
That does not surprise me.
I like both these guns. Which,
as it turns out, I'm actually going to play some Commander tomorrow. It's the Commander. I think it's just called the Commander Party. Yeah, for Bloomburrow.
I never heard of that.
It's a format in Magic, and they do like a themed event for Commander play for each expansion these days, where like you go and you get a special promo, and there's like some bonus objectives that are kind of thrown into the game.
Yep. If you don't know anything about Commander, you remember that weird format they did in Yu-Gi-Oh, like in the show, where like they had one monster that was like their signature monster they could pull out?
Yeah, from that one filler arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally that. It's literally that. That's all Commander is.
Oh, okay.
I honestly think Yu-Gi-Oh did that season because Commander was a format and getting too popular in Yu-Gi-Oh, or in Magic.
Yeah, seems likely.
Okay, I took way too much fucking damage there.
I mean, that's
It's also known as EDH.
Elder Highland Dragon. Because of the French.
Well, yeah. Elder Dragon Highlander, yeah.
Or Elder Dragon Highlander, okay.
Deckmaster,
yeah.
That's what that was called.
Okay, yeah. Well, that needs to die.
I definitely thought. I mean, I definitely enjoy the concept. I could never get into Magic.
Okay, what the fuck was that?
I've had multiple people try to get me into Magic.
That I bought? I don't remember buying this.
I mean,
Alright, well.
sometimes I won't buy a game at a store, like a physical copy, because I'll be like, did I buy this already?
Oh, don't. I had to stop myself with oh, what was it Star Ocean, the second evolution, because I owed like 4 copies of the damn fucking game at this point. I just keep forgetting I owe. Well, it's it's a collectible, but it's only like $20, so it's not like it's a big spy. So I'll see it at like a game shop and had thought about it for a while. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I think I want this for my collection. No.
Yeah, I guess I'll try whatever this game is tonight. This'll be at least my first game for the evening.
What's it called?
Age of Darkness: Final Stand.
I've never even heard of it.
Age of Dark, like
Exactly.
Is that a sounds like a horror game.
It is not. It is an RTS tower defense game.
Okay.
I just know that, like, I sat there going, do I want to buy? I can't remember if I bought the Mario Kart port, or not Mario Kart, Mario RPG port yet or not.
Oh yeah, I was actually at my the shop I go to for like my collectible games. What?
Wrong.
I keep clicking off my game.
Probably shouldn't do that.
I don't know how I'm doing it.
Max frame rate 144. No thanks. Might be fine if I'm not streaming.
Yeah.
What is the point of having sniper rifles if everything can shoot you from a distance just easily without a sniper?
Because it can shoot you from even further distance.
Not fair.
Drone
Also,
form.
may do more damage at distance. Possibly, who knows?
See, I don't even. I just see red health bar and shoot slightly underneath that.
Is that why you keep missing?
Hey, I'm doing great DPS.
In the old days, a headshot from a sniper rifle was always an instant kill. But
Yeah,
not
these are-
necessarily with other weapons.
These are robots with their centerpiece, their eyes in the center.
I see.
Yep. Actually, Pix, it kind of reminded me. Have you ever heard of a game called Eternal Darkness?
Yes.
How much do you know about it?
I know that it.
I'm
stuff
down.
That you, I know you are. The stuff that you would expect me to get surprised by, I know about it. So you're not gonna like get me to play it and trick me. I know about the blue screen and all that stuff.
Okay, so you know some of it.
Oh, I know a lot of it. The Happy Video Game Nerd did a review on it a long time ago.
Oh, that's a really good rifle. Shit, I might have to switch up. Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, but then why do you ask?
I also watched a recent review on it. God damn it. Okay, how are you? What am I doing wrong for this?
I mean, you're not pressing the jump button.
I most certainly am pressing the jump button.
Oh, really? 'Cause you did that time. You got it just fine.
I didn't do anything different.
Gonna mute and deafen for a second while I go live.
Yep.
Can you mute us?
I think that's what they meant.
No. I was actually watching through Yuki's pod, and apparently we're not muted.
Yeah. I didn't think we would be.
Oh, what the hell is that?
What is what?
There's a paintbrush here at this guy's stuff, like 8 energy cells. You see this?
Yep. I don't have a paintbrush. I have a yo-yo.
Okay, yeah, I got a brush.
IO damage by 20.
Oh yeah, I got that. I keep forgetting about that.
This. Hero Cape deals cryo damage. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can superhero slam.
Yep.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi, Yuki's chat.
Yes. Say hello to my 0 viewers.
All right.
You can say hi to our 0 viewers too.
Hello, 0 viewers. Hello, 0 viewers all around.
I love
Oh,
all
you're
the
talking
0
about-
people up there.
I've got a couple people on stream.
We
Even
don't
for those
count.
of you who don't exist, we still love you all and appreciate your support.
We like you more than we like most people that do exist. In all fairness.
Yeah, I'll give you that much.
That's probably legit, yeah.
Ah, these people are throwing like freaking Broly style energy balls at me. Stop it.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm a Super Saiyan and can dodge them.
Oh no, but the reason I was asking for a perfect. How much do you know about the end of the story then?
I know about it.
Okay,
Not-
maybe.
Not that vaguely, like not like super in depth, but I know what it is.
Okay.
It's been spoiled for me.
Yeah, all I was gonna say is because it's ooh, that's. I like the junk beam. I can't pass that up. Alright, I need to figure out why this keeps doing that.
Keep doing what?
Like my game keeps I dropped my epic back there. It keeps like deselecting itself.
I don't know.
Yeah, neither do I. That's what I need to figure out.
I'm using a controller, so it's not a problem for me.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Hate that place.
Alright, hold up a second. I'm gonna
Increases weapon
fix this.
damage by 30%, but decreases the fire rate.
Oh, how
I'm
you
using
feel
a
the dark
sniper.
crystals? What could go wrong?
Yes, that would work out great for you then, wouldn't it?
You can just play as Teemo.
Those are the real monsters.
That was my main.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
you don't
I've
ever...
definitely died to Teemo shrooms enough times.
Yep. I was. People would call me a menace with Teemo shrooms. I actually had like an IRL Teemo hat. I got it from a con. They had we went to PAX one time, and my friend was like, "Hey, they have like real Teemo shrooms hidden around the last because he had been there the year before. He's like, they have real Teemo shrooms. If you find them, you get prizes." I'm like, really? And I looked to my left. There's one. And I walk over and take it. And he's like, "I hate you so much." Because he was spent all last year. He looked so hard, and I found it in 30 seconds.
Oh wow.
We got a bunch of skins and stuff, but I gave them. I wasn't playing League anymore because it's such an evil game, so I gave it to my ex because she was hardcore into it still. Although I chose a bad time because we ended up playing some games with the devs of League of Legends literally the night before.
I'm frankly shocked that the backstory is still playing for this game.
Oh, heavy on the
aging kind of
lore.
game.
Yeah.
Sounds awful. Definitely not a game we should ever play.
Lore.
Once you play that Zoids game on Xbox, that game is like a 20-minute opening.
The tactics
it's a
one?
single-player game, but I'm not sure.
Oh, fuck you. That is literally the worst game I've ever played.
I never got past that opening screen. I couldn't stand to sit down that
Oh
long.
my god. Like no, like legit. Like I will hold, like, I played the open beta for Final Fantasy 14 original. I liked that better.
Dude, I got this game for I got it for freaking $5.
I paid less than you. I was still mad about owning that game. I picked it up for a literal fucking $1. I was mad. Like,
why?
I wanted my $1 back. I wanted them to pay me $2 for taking the game.
Did you actually get to the gameplay though?
Yes, it's I don't even know how to. It's a tactic style game. Front Mission 1 on the PlayStation 1 had better graphics. It's a 360 game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, bandits are known for leaving trails of green flame in their wake.
I mean, that's usually what I do. I like to add a little bit of copper to my fire just to make it look cool.
Oh, is that what makes it green?
Yes.
I know why.
Didn't you take chemistry?
I took Earth Science.
Oh, come on, what?
Yeah, I feel the same, Yuki.
No,
I know.
this game seriously has decided that instead of using WASD for moving the camera, you're gonna use the arrow keys.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going through the original Dawn of War. It's the same fucking thing on that, and it's like my hands are hurting by the end of the night.
I have to see if I can remap this. This is ridiculous.
No, but serious, it's... Oh my god, it's... I don't know how you... Like, I've played Newgrounds games that had more interactivity than that. Fuck, literally the worst game I've ever played. Like...
I'm saying something. So clearly you need to stream it.
I'm saving it for like a stretch goal one day. Like, if I ever manage to get enough viewers to like do a goal, it's like my worst game ever. An actual complete run.
What? No. Oh no. What have I done?
Apparently loaded this game up.
I accidentally set left mouse button for pan camera right. What did I take it off of? Oh no.
That's why I only keep Hind as a very last resort.
Oh, did we? Oh, I say did we miss a puzzle?
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a defaults button. Okay.
Yep.
And then it inverts all your controls.
Alright, much better. Oh, but I don't have attack move anymore.
Oh, I fucked that up royally.
What else is new?
Ah! You can dual-wield frying pans as a gun.
Let's see. Do I want to switch out my shoddy for the sheriff carbine?
Okay, attack move I'm pretty sure is something that I want to have hotkeyed, so... Which one was that? Is it context button 4?
Ah, damn it. Alright. That's intense music.
Even though there's no enemies around.
Is this an actual boss or is this just
Ow. Basically explosion damage. I don't have any explosion stuffs.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to take advantage of these. That makes me sad. Looks like it's an actual. Oh, it's a mosquito.
Alright, it's El Mosquito.
El mosquito.
Lay waste.
Yuki, we're just gonna randomly spawn you into this game, even though it's only 2 players.
Alright, shoot the bombs.
Okay, let's reset to defaults again. Okay, there's the A button. That is now a mouse button. Much better. Okay, now we're in business, I think. No, we're not. That's not.
Oh, he is mad. He is on his,
He's
there we
blown
go.
up. That's-
Oh, no, but saying, reason I wanted to recommend, Eternal Darkness is the true ending to the game. Which requires exactly 3 playthroughs.
I hate when games require playthroughs.
Yep. Well, the thing is the reason it takes 3 playthroughs is that there's an opening choice, which will determine like a lot, like the game, your allegiance, and a couple other things in the game.
Wait, hold on. A razor launcher. What is this? Dude.
What?
That's cool.
Oh.
See this.
All right. Look at my new gun.
Huh.
Look at Halo style rocket launcher. Oh, can I get? All right. All right, I got my Rhino up to a 4. Oh, the worm is not here. Right, I could have. Oh yeah, if you want it, I dropped my junk beam, which is also a level 4 blue.
Now I got a shotty.
Let's go.
Flash.
I'm on my drones.
Fortunately, I didn't have any enough shock coils to what's it called? Boost my to
Help.
boost my shoddy again. Right, since I got rid of my thing with the scope, it was much harder to hit that hit the one thing for the extra experience.
Yeah.
I did fortunately get an upgrade that gave me more damage to turrets.
Well, I'm trying to check out some of the flying guys.
Trying to set up some button overrides on my mouse software.
There's a software for that, a different software. Joy to key.
I've got it built in for my mouse. It's one of those fancy Logitech mice, but I need to find the game that I'm playing to be able to.
Oh, did you guys, either of you hear about the mouse subscription they were trying to push?
Yeah, I saw you post that.
Oh, what?
I read that was a joke. Like, that wasn't actually true. I mean, don't be wrong. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, it's like, I looked a little further into it myself, but it was like it was a joke in the way of, oh yeah, no, it's like we could totally get people to, like, we would keep your mouse up to date constantly, replace it every so many years, and just you not have to worry about it. It's like they were trying to do it was the phone sales pitch for a mouse.
Yeah, they don't realize what kind of crowd they're dealing with if they try that kind of crap.
Well, on either side of it too, because it's not like gamers aren't going to go for that.
Well, I know, gamers will actively find ways around it.
Yeah, it's like common people have a fucking mouse from the Walmart Logitech. Probably like sitting at home or something like that. It's like the average person does not give two shits about a good mouse. It's like the sub audience that does is not going to pay for it.
Yep, that's accurate.
So you got a product, the two spectrums of your install base won't do.
So it sounds like a perfect business opportunity in today's day and age. And we're all doomed. We all know it.
Hey, at least
If
shit.
you're doomed and you know it, clap your hands.
I
mean-
think I don't know. I've seen some like black humor stuff recently. That just made me laugh so hard, like real life.
I mean, did you guys see that new face tracking AI stuff?
Oh
No.
no, I'm not aware of that one.
So basically, now like in real time they can change your face to look like real people on call. So, and I watched them do it. They like literally had like they could make themselves look like Elon Musk, stuff like that.
Can we stop inventing the Torment Nexus for like 5 minutes, please?
And they even like they would take their cell phone and they would put it like different light up to themselves. So like it can actually like
What the
yeah,
absolute fuck is this shit?
like they would like put their flashlight over it and it would actually like light up their face even though it was fake, like as if it was perfect.
Pix, look at this shotgun.
Okay. A triple shotgun, nice. Yep. It was very concerning. The one guy who was doing it was using Elon Musk. They were using the one guy from The Boys, whose name I can't think of right now. But he's the best character. It makes me sad that I can't remember his name. Billy Butcher. And then Steve Carell was the last one. So, and it's doing it in real time. So, as far as it goes for like, I'm pretty sure that they'll probably like, when someone douchebag, like when people are done being douchebags, someone will probably use that same AI technology to make better VTuber tracking. Make it so like they can like the VTuber models can probably like follow your face exactly. So that's where I suspect that's gonna go for VTuber technology. Yeah, I know it's not worth it for what's gonna actually end up happening.
Okay.
So when someone's already fallen for where someone like faked something and I think it was like a Chinese investor or something. They
Awesome.
they got like $500,000 out of them because they thought they were talking to someone else. Oh, the frying pan things. Yeah, we're doomed. We're doomed.
See, mine's at least funny.
Agreed.
I haven't said it yet.
But it doesn't make what I said wrong.
Okay. I think it's left here.
Hold on. Look around to see if you see like any like text or anything. Okay, I think didn't last time we went right, so that worked. I don't remember where we're going.
No, left. I think it's this way.
Aha! Success!
Yay! I wish I knew what that felt like.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to see what the fuck this gun does now. Shit.
Guy just walks into a place. Yeah, check out my new gun. I didn't test it. Walks into a group of enemies.
Yep. What is this thing? Deal shock. Oh, piercing and bouncing projectiles. Okay, no, but the funny thing I had ended up hearing about. All right. So, are you aware that the Ukraine and the Russian war, Ukraine pulled the Uno reverse card recently?
Yeah.
Can't say I was, but they've been doing surprisingly well this entire time. So
Yeah.
They've actually invaded Russia.
Yeah. So they've been getting to the point where they're just mocking Putin and everything else as much as they physically can. They're starting to, because while this is an invading force, they're not exactly like being like just wrecking towns. So what a lot of their soldiers have been doing is leaving Google reviews of restaurants in the Russian area.
Trolling the next level of war.
It literally, like, one of them was, it's like 3 out of 5. The food was good, but didn't have adequate parking for tank.
Guess we're not going there then.
It's really weird.
Humanity's gotten weird.
Yeah, it very much has. Oh, which is I don't know what I want to count this as, but it's just the historical improbability is hilarious. All right, so the Ukrainians have been stopped. Ooh, arena up ahead. You know where they've been stopped at?
I don't know, but I'm really hoping it's hilarious.
Kursk.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
It's the city where the Russian army or the Soviet army stopped the Germans.
Irony then.
Which, okay, that's a little bit funny there. The main people covering this battlefield at the moment, though, and the experts they're going to, are all German. Who happen to be like a lot of their historians and generals take the Battle of Kursk very personally, so they happen to all be experts on it, and not one of them has a sense to dress out of military garb during this whole thing. So you just see there's just been all this videos of these military dressed Russians talking about the modern day Battle of Kursk. It's just like,
since it seems like it would be something of interest to you, Agent, are you familiar with, I believe it was called the Winter War?
it definitely sounds Russian, but I'm not totally aware of it.
Yeah, it was the war of Russia against Finland. And spoilers, it went very poorly for Russia.
That's most
like,
wars.
Embarrassingly.
And it's still Russia in most wars. They just keep throwing hands until the other side feels bad and goes home. I'm still a fucking summoner. God damn it. Alright, I gotta try this. What?
Oh, we both took the frying pan nutshots.
Yeah, so we both saw us. We're just like, okay, what the hell is this? I don't know. It's just such a weird thing for in history going on right now.
I'm going to give you the very, very quick information about the Winter War. This was from 1939 to 1940, so it lasted 3 months, 1 week, and 6 days. The location was in eastern Finland. The result was the Moscow Peace Treaty, and territorial cession of the Gulf of Finland Islands, Karelian Isthmus, Ladoga, Karelia, Sala, blah 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 blah, bunch of stuff. So here was the troop strength on both sides. On the Finnish side, there were approximately 300,000 soldiers. On the Russian side, approximately 425,000 to 760,000 soldiers. Finland had 32 tanks. The Russians had 2,500 to 6,500 tanks. Finland had 114 aircraft to Russia's 3,800 plus aircraft.
Alright, I can tell you that the aircraft numbers are Russia being Russia's stupid self, but yeah.
So...
Nobody exaggerates
Russians,
more than the air forces.
The Russians sustained up to 167,000 dead or missing, another up to 207,000 wounded or sick, and over 5,500 captured. They lost as many as 3,500 tanks and over 500 aircraft.
Oh, that's still not the Russians' worst defeat in the air.
Well, it wasn't primarily in the air, but they did commit a huge air force.
Yeah. No, I was saying it's like those Air Force losses aren't the worst the Russian have ever suffered.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. The map seed I just noticed for the map that I'm playing on is 666.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Nunchucks!
Get rid of my nunchucks.
Oh, these suck very much. I've been offered shit in instead, so
I
it's
got an epic bow and arrow, so it's really okay.
like yeah. Yeah, I might have asked this before. Have you ever looked into trying Dwarf Fortress?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
I have played it at least a little bit, and I bought the Steam version to try it out with the GUI at some point, but it's definitely a massive time sink, so I'm waiting until I've got some time to burn, which is effectively never.
I mean, you could.
You're so busy.
I don't know, but it feels awful.
You need a vacation.
I know, right?
Yep.
Well, one problem is a new stint at a new adulting place had a 6-month moratorium on using any vacation time.
Yeah, a lot of places are kind of shitty like that.
And also, I lost all the vacation time that I had banked at my old job, so...
Ooh, yeah.
Never got to use any of it.
Dang.
Or did they at least pay you out for it?
They did pay me out for it, yeah.
So that's not the worst, but yeah, I have to understand. It's like, yeah. Why don't I go down? The street. All right, I am good. When you were, oh, you dropped your bow. Not bad, huh?
I mean, I like the junk rifle better.
That's also what I have. Yeah, but yeah, no, that's kind of like a talk I've had like with my bosses and stuff. It's like you know, you don't have to take your your time. We can pay you out for that after so long too. It's like, yeah, I think I want time more than I want money right now.
I don't think we get paid out for ours. We're forced to take it. I have about a month saved up. We are forced to take a week of our own time for Christmas.
Oh, that's the I hate it when they make you spend your own time, and it's not like you have too much of this, you need to spend it. It's like, no, we just kind of do this every so often at this point in the year, just because we want everybody off.
My job does that too. There's an office closure, and you just have to use your own time to cover it.
Yeah, that's because like the teachers don't have, the teachers get off, the students get off. It's just our office and one other office that doesn't. So, like, well, like we're supposed to use that, but it always ends up being because the part-timers get screwed out of their pay. So they always find something for the part-timers to do, and the full-timers can just come and work if they want to and not give up their stuff. But it's like, man, I don't like being there during filler time. Like I was telling Agent earlier, I like literally am so caught up on work that I had like nothing to do.
Wow, that must feel awesome.
It does, but my boss.
I mean, I'm sure it's boring too, but at the same time, like, I can't imagine a world where I'm actually caught up on work.
This is the first time in 6 years there that I've gotten caught up on my work.
Fair enough. It seems like every place is just perpetually understaffed these days.
Oh, that I will agree with that one.
And if it's not your own work you're behind on, it's someone else's that they've given to you because there's not enough people to do everything.
Oh, see, my boss, at our where I work, we are overstaffed, realistically, in my opinion. But they think we're understaffed.
Good, let them think that.
Oh yeah, I do. Management is very, very keen on making sure everyone always has work. I've only seen like 2 times where they're like, okay, we're so out of work right now that we might not be able to give the part-timers all their money, but then it never goes through. They always find something for them to do. They got everyone extra raises last year.
Wow.
Because like, so the thing was, all the other districts paid more, and we kept losing employees, and our work had like quadrupled since then. And he was like, so he basically went to the people and he was like, look, our work is quadrupled, and we're losing our best people because nobody will stay here with this amount of work with this low pay. And like, you know, the higher ups were like, no, we 100% agree, and they gave us like some major raises.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of that before, but in my experience, it's always ended with, but we're not going to fix anything or throw any kind of resources at it, so just suffer.
I would say that the last couple years they've had to shift that because some places are starting to go under because of how understaffed they are.
In our basically, even the rich, like millionaires and stuff, know how unbelievably valuable we are. Like, our department is probably the most competent people in the entire district, and I'm pretty confident everyone, and I'm talking all 1,000-something people here, know that. Everyone knows. So nobody, like, when they come to us say, like, we're losing us good employees, they're like, oh yeah, we can't be losing these people.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to be standing on this, right?
No, but on the other side of it, we're having staffing issues because our job has so much downtime.
hire Yuki.
We actually do need like I think it's actually the position I'm at, and we need somebody to do stuff, which hey, it's the best I've been paid in a long ass time.
Hi, hi. I'm not actually sure who's talking to me because the way. Oh, hi, Vix. I need to try and change this so it doesn't like auto pause when I leave the
game.
There we go. Off. There we go.
Oh, you're still having technical difficulties.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's probably nothing that would matter if I wasn't a streamer. Like, if I were just a person playing the game, it would probably all be fine, but... It's also slightly annoying that this, lock cursor to window feature doesn't actually function. Like, if I turn it off, it doesn't... What the heck? What is this resolution that it has selected for me?
29 by 37.
It's 2048 by 1152.
Resolutions are weird. For a while there, I was streaming in 520p.
I feel like that's because of you, though, not because of resolution being weird.
Anyway, I'm doing alright, Vex. It's Friday. I'm finally getting to do some gaming.
It's my Monday.
I'm a little bit burned out from a tough week at the adulting place, but besides that...
Yeah.
See, I've been... This is like the first week ever where I've been so caught up on stuff I haven't had things to do. I've been so bored, and this is our first week back to having to work on Fridays from the change in schedule. So I was like, oh, I don't want to be... Like, I just felt so sad realizing that I didn't have off today. They let us go home early because of the concert making a lot of traffic. So I was like, yay.
How you doing, Vex? So far, I'm not seeing a lot of tower defense in this tower defense game.
What are you seeing?
You know those, like, early story levels in Warcraft 3?
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if you've ever played, like, StarCraft or like, any RTS that has, like, story missions where you just control, like, a hero character, it's a lot of that so far.
I played StarCraft, but I never played any of the story stuff. I literally just played the multiplayer. I didn't even know that had a story when I was a kid.
Wow.
My friend just showed me, like, oh yeah, he goes, here's this game you should play with me. Like, okay, like, here's how you set it up. Here's where you go to play. Just thought it was only online because I just listened to whatever he told me to do.
The funny thing is, StarCraft 2 actually has a mode like that. Like, basically anyone can play it for free, but only the multiplayer.
Oh, did they make the multiplayer free?
I think they did, yeah.
That's how Halo Infinite was too. I have box copies of like StarCraft 2 and then the first thing for it. And I've never opened it.
As you said that, I looked up at the collector's edition StarCraft 2 box on my shelf.
Oh, which one?
The Wings of Liberty collector box.
Okay. Pick this way.
I'm getting shot at, so I'm killing this thing first. Yeah, it was.
I got the.
Mine was.
I only didn't get the Heart of the Swarm collector's edition. I have a. What was it? It's something void for the Protoss.
Cover the stolen resources.
Because it's Heart of the Swarm was carrier. That's the only one because I actually tried collecting all three collector's editions for those.
One of those things where my roommate wanted to play with me, so he bought it for me for Christmas. And then I never played it.
Yeah, replaying those games is definitely something I want to do on my channel at some point too. There's just too many things I want to do and not nearly enough time to do them all.
Oh, yep. That's why I was finally happy to go through the Dawn of War series.
Oof, yeah?
I've been playing Final Fantasy Rebirth like 2 times a week for like 2 to 3 hours, and I know I'm like really I've put so many hours into it, and I haven't even gotten to Vincent or Sid yet.
Yeah, that's part of my problem too, is like so many of the games that I really enjoy are so time consuming. Because, you know, I'm into like JRPGs and stuff, and you're talking easily 30 to 80 hours or more.
Yep, that's why I've kind of been forcing myself to try to eat through some of the longer games on streams and like make myself play them.
Well, my problem with 7 Rebirth is that a lot of the side quest stuff is like Ubisoft feeling kind of stuff, open world. So it can be, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it doesn't feel like there's any momentum to it, you know?
Yeah.
Like I would have beaten the entire original game by now. And like last time I played it, I was like, all right, I'm going to Cosmo Canyon next. And then 2 hours later, they haven't even mentioned Cosmo Canyon yet, even though I'm in the buggy.
Yeah, the original game, like, it did a good job of, even when you were being presented with lots of like mini games and side quests and stuff, it never felt like there wasn't a sense of purpose or urgency to do something. Like,
yeah.
It was pretty clear with where you needed to go, even though it was long before the era of like quest journals or anything like that.
Oh, there are a couple of good chunks of the original 7 that you just don't know where you're going though.
Yeah, but there's also not that many places where you can go. So it's pretty much just wander around till you find where you can go. Like they don't have that many options. But like, well, the thing is, like in remake, like even when it had the stupid filler moments, like especially towards the end, that I hated that. Like the filler moments only took like an hour at most. Whenever there was one. And
that's kind of the problem with their story
Rebirth,
structure.
Yeah, but Rebirth takes hours to get through the filler stuff.
Yeah, the 7 didn't get kind of ponderous, and you didn't start wandering around in 7 until after you got out of Midgar.
Yeah, but that, again, it was a giant flat area. There was no, it's just like a giant flat ground. There wasn't really that much for you to get, like, caught up doing.
No, the thing I'm saying is the game, while it didn't seem like there was a lot, there was the potential to get into a lot of areas. But
Not
since
really.
you could...
Okay, this game wants me to build a lumber yard, and it tells me just to, like, click the thing below, but there's nothing there for me to click. But... finally got to the base building portion of the game.
Oh, alright.
But it's not giving me the menu to actually build buildings.
I don't know. I think as far as Rebirth goes, I kind of wish they had just kept with the same formula as Remake. And just didn't add in the billion other things. Like game has more mini games than freaking Mario Party does.
Yeah, no, it's... the problem is they were presented with an open world, and they decided to use it.
They went too hard on it.
Yet again, I refer to the fact that open world is a mistake. And open world games are inherently a bad idea.
I don't think they're a bad idea. Like, I think the concept of, like, what Bethesda wants to do with theirs is pretty good. It's just, I don't have, like, I could play those type of games if they came out once a decade.
I could play open world games,
Yeah.
but like with
Well,
The
it's
problem
like-
is everyone wants every game to be open world now, and it's just not a good way to do things.
No, it's the, like, the thing. It's like I could, like, I believe just to the point where, like, I could heavily say, yeah, no, I'm done with Skyrim. I have taken everything I want out of this game. Like, there is nothing I want left from here.
I feel like
And-
the thing is, Skyrim is about like there's a lot of exploration in Skyrim. Final Fantasy doesn't really have that much exploration. There's just a bunch of markers on the thing saying go here, do this, go here, do that. Like there's not really like you'll find areas of interest, and those areas of interest just mean they have like 2 extra chests hidden there.
So this is, I've said it before, but and like not to hate on something you like or anything like that, Vex, but my take on open world games is this: you gain nothing out of it being open world. Ultimately, in an open world game, either you have a bunch of pre-generated content, in which case it could be a more linear experience that's more story directed and be ultimately more enjoyable for it because you will be able to, as the game creators, direct that experience better, or it has a bunch of filler content, and then you're stuck doing a bunch of filler content that just waters down the game, or it has a whole bunch of nothing, just so that it can be open world and have, you know, a bunch of, again, nothing for you to do in all this open wilderness. So, like, that's ultimately my issue with open world titles. Like, there's no real benefit to it. Like, even the sense of it being open world is itself really just kind of a trick that usually isn't performed correctly in most titles. So what you're alluding to is you like it when it's done right, and that's fair, but you like it when it's done right because when it's done right, what they're doing is taking an experience that isn't really open world and making it feel open world, basically.
Oh, I get what you're saying now. It's something about it's like open world games aren't really open world. It's they're crafting extra mechanics, quests, and all that stuff into a world and spreading out what would be its main narrative. And when those are done right, it feels incredible. It feels like you're just getting more of the game you love. But the downside is when it's done shitty, it's filler content. It's
Pretty
padding.
much, yeah.
It's why would I do this? This is stupid.
It's almost universally done wrong. is one of the major problems with it.
Yeah.
I
And
think
part of that is because to do it right requires a massive amount of resources that the vast majority of game makers just are not going to have.
It's we need to get more people onto this. We'll just make it open world. People like that, right? This is a low budget
Right,
game.
it's just become this marketing buzzword that everything has to slap on the box, but most of the time all it's doing is watering down the experience and taking what resources they do have away from much more necessary parts of the project to make a game actually be good and enjoyable.
See, I think it's
Oh, fuck this.
So I think it's like I think what makes an open world good essentially isn't
No.
so much, things water now. You can walk across. I think what makes open world strong is not so much that it's open world. It's at how it makes the like the freedom to move around it. Like GTA is fun to run around the city because it's so big and you kind of do what you want. Stuff like Spider-Man is fun because you can swing around the city and you're not limited by it. But like the extra missions and stuff you do in Spider-Man aren't fun. I mean, they're okay, but they're just kind of filler. But swinging around is fun. Driving around a giant city is fun.
Right, and okay, so here's the thing, right? Again, that comes back to that, like, traversal and exploration thing, and that's fine if that's a mechanic of your game and part of the experience that you've really honed to make it enjoyable, right? But the vast majority of games, that's at most tacked on.
Yeah, it's not an exploration thing or
Yeah. Like I know last time I really enjoyed an open world game was I think Assassin's Creed 2. I really liked running around the buildings.
Build gate. Okay, gate is being built.
Alright, what does this gun do?
Can I build anything else at this point? No, it won't even let me build a second lumberyard. Okay. I'm very much on rails in the tutorial. Build towers. Alright. Yeah, it even tells me exactly where to build them.
Alright, right or left, Pix?
Well, we got stomped in that little area last time. Is that immediately like, you want to try the other way?
That's left. Alright, we can try the other way. Like I said, it's open world is a very successful thing. It's like when it's done right, like I said, it's like I love Skyrim. I love a lot of what that game did. I love Breath of the Wild and the last two Zelda games. Tears of the Kingdom. Those are not games. Those are not games I like to just pick up and play. Those are games like I want to explore like this type of game for a while. I'm just gonna pick this up.
That's also my other problem with it, right? Like the titles have a tendency to not really respect the player's time and become this experience that drags on for like sometimes hundreds of hours.
The funny thing about that though, I feel like I would have loved that as a child.
Yeah, when you have no money to buy any other games and you really need to make that experience last, okay, fine. But, like, for people who have a life...
For adults.
Yeah, like, who need to have responsibilities they need to fulfill and stuff, like, it's just not a strong experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't... yeah, well, I mean... The general concept, though, is, like, multiplayer games kind of have that same thing where it's like, oh, are you gonna play forever type scenario? And even then, it's funny because kids, like, have free games to choose from with gacha games now.
Yeah, that's the other problem, is the free game model has changed that market up.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, I to be fair, have that problem with those types of titles as well. But what I will say is that with those titles, the difference tends to be that they're more bite-sized and that they don't have a defined end that you're trying to reach to begin with. Which also means that, oh geez, I'm like, my base is being destroyed because I'm talking too much. No, I don't. I can't build walls anymore? Okay, great.
Down.
So, but the other piece of that is that the gameplay itself is inherently engaging and what draws the players to the game in those games, right? Whereas with open world titles, usually you're in it for some kind of overarching narrative, at least to some extent. And if you're not, as a single player title, they've probably done a poor job with their game.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like I find that the parts where I'm like doing the narrative in Final Fantasy is my favorite parts, but like even like their filler stuff is really entertaining. It's like I just kind of like the main narrative is so much better. I just like I want that. And to be fair, I don't have to do the extra stuff. The extra stuff is how you get like summons and power-ups and all that extra stuff, you know? I feel like very underleveled if I don't do that.
Alright, Pix, can we drop at least once, see if we can get a little further?
There is no other drop other than super easy mode.
For on standard,
also,
there's
yeah,
too
that's
much below
valid.
that.
Like, if you're just treating your game as a sandbox experience, and, you know, that's all you want out of it, and it's able to give that to you, then great. But, like, most of the time, these are intended to be narrative experiences, and they tend to fail at that to such an extent that people only end up using them as sandboxes.
Yeah, that's Bethesda's kind of has quite a bit of that problem. Honestly, I love Skyrim. I forgot it had a main story on a couple of my playthroughs.
That is not the first time that I've heard that.
I mean, isn't it like the running joke that you just randomly walk into the final dungeon?
No, they're actually like I know the joke they're trying to make, but like to be fair to the game itself, its main story is actually fairly good.
Oh no, I've never actually played it because I never cared enough.
Yeah, it's like it's not something like, oh, it's just like the must all be all game. I forgot I love but it's one of those. Yeah, you forget it's there because everything else is also so much fun to do. Like I said, it's a true. I hate to keep bringing up the Bethesda style, but it's like those truly open world, like crafted style games do have like so much pull to them, and there's a reason like Skyrim's like God, it's what 20 years old at this point.
Yeah,
almost?
and I will say that Skyrim is an obvious outlier, right? And like the thing is, it's inspired. Like its success has inspired everything else to emulate it. But my point is that's not necessarily a good thing.
Well, like I know people talk about like how much time it's been like between that, like between its other games, but there was a good gap between Skyrim and Oblivion. It's just they also decided to start making Fallout games too, which versified there's a lot that can be said with that, but they were good at that game. It's just a triple barrel. Yeah, it's okay. Let's go with that.
Well, yeah, I should probably make something to get wood, shouldn't I?
That's... Alright, fine. We'll, alright. Now we deal burn damage. Yay.
Hey, now that I'm thoroughly out of money.
Like I said, it's a very mix, and I definitely do see your complaints, Yuki, on that. It's just like, at the other end, it's like, I don't want people to not dream of those big games, either.
Yeah, it really is just a matter of, like, not every game can be that, and not every game should be that, and people need to start kind of understanding that. Not just even on the consumer side, but on the creator side.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's... Like, I won't begrudge, like, Final Fantasy for doing it, because they've always tried to emulate that, and Square is the company that, goes, way too hard. Oh my god, the fire rate consistently ramps with this gun with my ability. That is amazing. It's just, I can understand Pix's complaint too of, there's too much to do. This was not supposed to be a year's game in the making.
I don't mind that it's an 80-hour game. It's just that, like, all the side stuff is very time-consuming, and it's like, I want to know what happens next in the story. You know what I mean? 'Cause they change the story for the modern stuff. It's like, I want to get to the next part, but I don't want to throw away
skip all the side stuff there.
Yeah.
Oh, thumper, that would be kind of nice. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know why I'm not going to use my second gun. you know?
Oh, I don't have enough lumber. That's what's going on. Okay.
It's like they wanted me to go check out this like instead of going straight to Cosmo Canyon, they're like, go check out this reactor thing. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go over there, and it's like this little cat car mini game thing where I'm having to go through, and then like I got through 2 of them, and they're like, all right, well the other ones won't be ready for a while. The guy has to like upgrade the challenge. I'm like, so you just set up side quests for later then? Like,
yes.
It's like, I don't really care about what's happening.
Well, at the same point, it's like your complaint is you want to get through the main story, but you're liking the stuff you're getting from all the side missions too much.
Okay, so let me put it more like this. In Remake, right? You know how they would like have those side missions, and it took about an hour to do them all. Usually they'd have like a bunch of like there'd be people you have to help out, and they would do stuff. So they still have those, and they're even better now because they directly involve one like Cloud and one other character, and like one party member. So essentially, and that's how you build your relationship with characters along certain team attacks. And it's like, oh, so you got to get like, so basically like one of them is like Yuffie gets invested in helping out these one characters that she kind of messed up something with earlier. So you kind of get to see like that, like her and Cloud hanging out for those missions. So that's fun. But then they have like the ones where it's like, oh, just go visit all of the these places just to like unlock the summon. Instead of just having the summons be there, it's like, oh, the summon, you can fight the summon right at the start, but they're super brokenly difficult. So go find these 3 things to lower its damage, and then you can fight it. And then they have like, oh, go find, like, they have normal monsters, but you gotta go find all of them if you want to do all the training missions. And you gotta do the training missions if you want to unlock the extra materias. And it's like, I don't need to do all this crap.
Why are you doing it then?
Because the stuff, the loot you get is good, and the game is more difficult than the last one was.
Because we are looters.
Yeah, well, also the combat, the rewards are actually genuinely good, so it's like it's worth it. And then the game is actually harder than Remake was.
So basically, what you're saying is though that like part of the issue is that you are it's been made so good and the content is so difficult that it's effectively mandatory. So again, it's one of those things where you're being kind of railroaded into it, even though it's, you know,
well,
supposed
okay, let me
to
ask
be
you
a
this.
choice.
If you didn't do that, could you do the? It's like, is it stopping you from doing like the story? Like, would it just be hard fights, or is it like unwinnable?
I don't know. I haven't actually tried without doing it.
Oh, so you're not sure?
Not 100% sure, but I mean, in the fights that I have had, the fights do feel tougher than they were in the previous game. So, I don't know. I haven't tried it. Like, the general concept is it's all really good stuff. It's just that there's just too much of it. Like, I think they should have gotten rid of the live stream stuff. They basically should have gotten, you know, do you remember the little guy Chadley?
Yeah.
They should have gotten anything involving Chadley should have been removed. I would remove 100% of all Chadley stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because like the mission, every town has like 3 to 4 missions where you help people, and I actually like all of those because it's world development. You know, you get to see the characters, you get to see Cloud and them interact.
It's like my biggest argument, like against it is like the game's putting it in front of you, and you're just completing it like you have to without knowing if you do or not.
Oh no, I know I don't have to, but it's one of those concepts where it's like
you're being a completionist.
What's that?
You're just being a completionist.
Well, the game literally puts something in front of you going, here are 40 tasks in every open world, and it literally goes, bing, you completed one of the tasks, and you can literally count them down.
Yeah, that's an open world game.
Yeah. The only things I haven't done is I haven't gotten like the S rank on all the different things because some of them are hard as hell. I'm like, no. Like I just did the cat car chase with Aerith, and I'm like, I just got the bare minimum. I'm like, no. See, I got the S rank with Yuffie, but with Aerith was awful.
You know, it's. I think what your problem is, I think you just need to sit down and try to progress the story without doing the other stuff. Come back to it if you really want to complete it.
No, like I get it, but so the general concept is that most of the stuff you can do a lot of it along the way. So it's weird because the way the story progresses, you actually can't do half the stuff. So you have to do story progression, and then you opens up half the map, and then you have to do a story progression for the other half of the map. So I did do story progression, and this is something that, like, the thing I was doing right then, that is considered story progression, even though it was just a side quest, but they were touting it as a story. I'm like, oh, okay.
I probably know why, but
I don't know. It's like I think they just need to drop the extra monster hunt, like the monster stuff. Would have been fine to drop. So one of the side things. Every town also has like 3 people who want to play the card game with you.
Triple trad.
The card game is actually really fun, so it's like okay. And they made a whole chapter based around it. Plus, apparently, there's some backstory going on with it, and then they added an extra like one of the side quest things for getting these other things. They added another like mini story going on with Gilgamesh related to it. So it's like now I want to know what's going on with that. They've added a bunch of like mini side stories that are happening because of all these things.
Yeah, I'm gonna be extra crazy. Gun does more damage, but it changes attributes every time it reloads. I wanted to go all random. That's my pick.
And yeah, Vix. I mean, I can't blame you for wanting to eat people. That's always like. At the end of the day, as long as you're having fun, that's what's important.
Yeah, like the problem is, it's like if it's bad content or if it's mandatory content that you like, if you're not doing all the side quests, well, you're just not going to do enough damage to beat the boss, progress the story. If side content hinders you progressing the main story, I don't like it.
Okay, so
if it helps you,
I think ultimately what it is that all the side content in Final Fantasy VII is really, really good, but it also takes the momentum of the story to a halt. Like where before the side quest stuff in the first game, like you could do it all in an hour and be back on the story, where the side quest stuff here will take 4 to 5 hours between story elements. And
yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, I'm not motivated to play through the side stuff. Like I just want to know what's happening next, you know. So sometimes I just don't feel like turning it on because it's like I don't feel like side questing. Even the stuff I just did on there, which is what they told me to do, like it was kind of like, who cares? Like I know for a fact that this was not in the original game, and it doesn't matter what's happening here.
The screams of the innocent are the true spice of life.
This is true. This is true.
Oh fuck! Is this puzzle again? Fuck. I have to do it. How did I overshoot it?
It's also that concept where, like, I also have like Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom that I haven't played yet. I have Kirby's Forgotten Land, Mario Wonder, like a million different indie games, and I want to get to them. So sometimes I just take small breaks from Final Fantasy because it's like, I don't even think I'm halfway through that game, and I've got like 40 hours into it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been dying to play it, but at the same time, I do want an opportunity to play some other stuff before I start it, since I just finished a really long game.
Yeah, plus I want to play the second DLC for Final Fantasy 16, And I never got the I never did the DLC for Sonic Frontiers with the like true ending.
Oh, that was so good. Like, I'm gonna die.
Cool. That opened the thing up for me.
I don't know what it is with this jump puzzle.
You have to jump.
You have to jump for the jump puzzle?
Yeah, it's kind of confusing like that.
Oh, there's a way to cheat it. Alright, whatever.
Cheat only opens up because we already opened up the thing. So Yuki, the problem with the game the big problem with the game we're playing right now is that it punishes co-op.
Yeah.
Like, so basically I got up to the chest, right? But I can't open the chest up until Agent gets up there. But because Agent can't platform to save his life, I have to. It isn't until he dies that it opens up.
So it's not inaccurate.
I discovered that there's this like back door path into my base that's completely unguarded. Awesome.
Guard it yourself. The greatest trap is you, and you're right there.
I can't. All of my forces are committed to trying to do this main quest thing before the time limit runs up.
Yuki is standing
Oh,
there.
me personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we were playing the game we were playing last night. We were like, I didn't really have that many turrets, so I was just the turret in that area.
Oh. Yeah.
Like,
But no, one other thing that so many developers don't realize that they're kind of fighting for now. It's like, what was it? Sony initially said they planned to release 8 live service games this year.
Yeah, like there's just too many in the ecosystem.
I don't think I've actually. I don't remember the last time I played a live. Like, I think League of Legends is like the only live service game I've really ever played.
Helldivers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wow, barely made it out of there alive.
To be fair, I kind of got bored with Helldivers real quick. Although I actually want to play Helldivers 1. That actually apparently has a campaign, and it's like it's a twin-stick shooter.
That sounds like a massively different type of game.
Oh, they are. That's why when everyone saw Helldivers 2, they were like, what the hell?
But yeah, Helldivers 1 looks like I like twin-stick shooters personally.
Ah, crud, there really is. Okay, here we go.
Ah, here goes.
Oh, I'm looking at this gun's ability. It changes every time I reload it.
Oh, my stone quarry. Well, that's a problem.
Yeah. I know one thing I've been. See, I also play Final Fantasy 14, and I've been trying to find time to play the expansion for that too. And it's just like,
clearly pretty popular, but
yeah, time.
So I've
Exactly.
never played an RPG, or not RPG. I've never played an MMO in my life because I know I do not have the time to do it.
No, perfectly reasonable. I will not begrudge anybody for that. Like, if somebody says, "Oh, I don't have time to play this," oh, I can perfectly believe you. right there with that.
It's one of those things where if I had had an option to play like Final Fantasy 11 or 14 as a teenager, I probably would have been all over that. But I got addicted real hard to League of Legends after college, and I got really addicted to StarCraft when I was a kid. But now it's like, look, I have time, but it would mean I'd be giving up all the other stuff, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's why periodically I'll like burn through the content in an MMO, like catch up with the whole expansion using all the catch-up mechanics, and then just stop until an expansion or two has come out.
Well, weirdly enough, that's the thing about 14 that's kind of irritating is the story is the best part about the stupid game. And it's still a Final Fantasy story.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, I did lose myself in the crafting system for quite a while.
For 14? Yeah, I can also buy it. That's the part of the reason I defend that game so much, because it's... Oh yeah, it's everything I would want out of an MMO.
Yeah,
It's unfortunately it's an MMO still.
Hearing crafting system immediately is a turn off for me.
You don't even have to interact. Here's the thing with 14. It's specifically set up to you can't complete it. You cannot complete, like, you are never meant to finish this game. Like, you will go through town with 100 different quest markers just up.
See, I also don't like that. I find myself more drawn to games that I can complete.
So, okay, I want to... I feel like Agent's doing a very poor job of selling this to someone like you. And I think it's much more noteworthy for your purposes that the crafting system in Final Fantasy XIV is extremely different and unique from other crafting systems. It is not one of those, like, collect X doodads kind of crafting systems. It is very much a, like, fully interactive class of its own in the game. So even the gathering professions, like, have a whole set of skills based around stealth and stuff to allow you to get to the gathering points without being murdered. And you have to run around as that gathering class to be able to gather things.
Oh, okay. Because it's like...
And on top of that, there's also a story line with the entire crafting system per class.
It's one of those concepts where it's like, cause like Final Fantasy 15 and 7 remake or 7. So the new 7 Reborn also, or Rebirth has a crafting system in it too, and it's like, whatever. Like, I don't, like, I'll use it and level it up just because I can and I have the stuff for it. And I, like, grab the stuff as I run around. I don't actually seek it out. But it makes getting treasure chests boring because half the time the treasure chests are just, here's a crafting item. It's like, I don't care. It's like, this is a treasure chest. I want treasure.
No, I can definitely understand that complaint.
Like especially in 15, I never, like, I was watching this other streamer playing it. I've been watching her play it for like the last like couple months because she only plays on like Tuesday nights, and they'll like always run to the treasure chest and it makes a big deal about it. And I'm thinking to myself, who cares? It's always just crafting materials. You're never gonna find like an ultimate weapon or anything. Yeah,
no, that has been the fault of the a lot of the crafting systems added to games.
I mean, so like they have a secondary crafting system in 15 where you need the items to have have the forge actually like make it for you. But those items you have to do the hunts for, and I'm like, oh well, that's fine, you know, because the hunts let you because the hunts are like some of the best missions in the game, and they let you like go hard on the boss. So I was gonna do them anyway.
Yep. No, describing 14. It's 'cause I've tried to get other people into it, and they get overwhelmed by the amount of stuff you can just do in the opening cities because they want to complete stuff. They want to like finish up all those quest markers, not realizing that it's like, no, this is a quest. This isn't just a go here, kill, gather 6 zebra hooves or something like that. This is a if you remember that the memes from that old WoW quest.
Oh yeah.
These are storylines. These are, you are going to fall in love with this character for some odd reason, and then they pop up later in a side thing. It's just going to draw like, ah.
It's one of those things where
but not realizing that at the same point you don't miss anything by not doing those. Those aren't mandatory. This is something to do inside the world that you're experiencing, not a mandatory. You need this, or you're not going to be prepared for this, or this will give you the.
My chat asks if you have tried Mabinogi.
Mabinogi. I am unfamiliar with what that is.
That would you know.
Yeah. Unless it's something weird that I know it by a different name.
Possibly.
What is holding me?
Little guys. So it's one of those things where like I've always wanted to play through the Final Fantasy RPG, like the MMOs, but again they're just like too big, too time consuming. Like Final Fantasy VII is my most favorite game of all time, and I still am struggling to find time to get through the remake of my favorite game I've ever made, and I'm loving that game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, it really does come down to now. It's like you don't have time. It's like you do not have the time anymore. It's like,
I mean, so my one friend told me this one time, and I tend to agree with him. I had the time for it, but everyone at the time. It's just what you're prioritizing more, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I could do it, but it would mean I would need to give up like content creation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that's kind of what I meant. It's like when I say you don't have the time for everything, it's like you're not just coming home playing video games or playing on your free time. It's like you want other hobbies, and the problem is so many games want to be your life.
The whole life.
Yeah, it's not the era of the PlayStation. Like even back to the 360, where you would get only a handful of truly massive games once or twice a year.
Oh! Damn it!
What?
There was one of those data pads right to the left of us.
Oh shit.
Also, like, even, back in the day, games like StarCraft, right? Like, you would play those games as much as you felt like playing it, campaign aside, just because it was fun and what you wanted to do. But these days, it's all about the, like, skeezy, like, battle pass transactions and stuff, and the whole goal is to get you to keep playing. Everything has to be lifestyle now.
Well, the problem, like a lot of, like I'll read.
Yeah, I personally like the idea of trying to beat more games.
Yeah, well, it's like
Oh, Agent, come up.
I recently looked into why this was a
Yeah, I don't have any idea what it is.
Nope, no clue.
This is where I got to by myself.
Oh,
Okay.
I have run out of people as a resource. Okay.
Yeah, companies are having that problem.
Require additional population.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like how true that is. Oh no, I kind of do.
Yuki is running Japan.
Fear my wage slavery.
Oh, that's America.
Yeah.
It's both.
Fair enough.
One of the things I looked into recently was okay, what prompted this massive spike in this model? Not it's video game companies are greedy. It's we all know that's been no joke for years. You remember the old EA pay for multiplayer or the battle passes or not the battle passes, the when they tried to kill the used video game market by this code will unlock this or these special missions, or do you have to buy its DLC if you don't buy the game from us directly? What prompted us to do this? It's the data they've been able to collect on seeing people play.
It's a lot more than just that.
It is. It's the microtransactions, but it's what do you think were the 3 most played games last year?
I don't know. I don't keep track of it lately, to be honest.
GTA, Skyrim, and Mario Kart.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that if you really looked at it, Minecraft would be somewhere on that list.
It is too. It definitely is too. But
and Roblox, for that matter.
Roblox is they're in a weird spot because it's hard to count them as a base game because it's a game that makes games kind of bit, but yeah.
Well, so is Mario Maker, but
yeah.
Yeah, but Mario Maker isn't as free. Do what you want.
Yeah.
You're making Mario games.
But it comes down to a lot of companies are looking at these games that are just sitting there that people are playing, but it's not making them money. In an interview, I can't remember who it was. Someone at Bethesda just mad. We see so many people playing Skyrim, and we don't have a way to monetize that anymore. We can't re-release Skyrim anymore.
Yeah, basically it all comes down to marketing, greed, but also, game development is a highly risky thing, and AAA titles these days cost much more to produce than the box price that they're listing.
Why is there a big health bar? Pix, where are you?
The cost for production for AAA titles has continued to scale up over time, but the
Arena. Yeah, the games have become more expensive to make.
But the price tag has stayed relatively static because the public refuses to pay more than that.
Yeah,
but then you also see this weird trickle-down effect where games that definitely aren't AAA quality are still charging AAA prices and still trying to do these ridiculous monetization strategies.
$70 game with Battle Pass.
Yeah. You're not Call of Duty. You're Bob's first game. You gotta you gotta scale things back a little bit and
Well, there's always been crazy people in game development. If you who's the developer behind, was it Quest for Black Tiger or something like that? Or
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's an infamous PS4 game where you're playing as a white Siberian tiger or something like that, and it feels like it's PS2 shovelware, and it's a PS4 $60 game.
Ouch! I can't say I've heard of it, but that sounds rough.
It's horrendous as a game. Wait, don't we have that key?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the name.
It is very fortunate for me that most of the enemies are getting stuck on this random little bit of collision and just being picked off by my archer towers while they run around in circles.
Sorry, nope.
Also, I'm pretty sure I'm actually the bad guys in this game, because I'm literally trying to go grab some random dude that we think might be this one race to use them as a blood sacrifice.
Oh, battle log down here, Pix.
So you walked through the door and didn't open it for me, and it says it's waiting for you to be here to open the door.
Haha, it glitched.
Fun.
Ooh, there's also a pathway over here. Battle log.
I do appreciate that the healer auto-casts their heal.
Yep.
Yep, I can't get through that door, so it's busted.
Alright, so yeah, so we have cryo, fire, and shock. Oh, so I can change what path we go. Alright, Pix, what do you want to go? Fire, electric, or ice?
Ice.
Alright, that's
Also,
what we're set
the
up.
numbers in there too.
Only 2 digits of it. 6 and a 2.
Mine's center is 25.
Stupid units. Too bad.
Yep.
I also wish Nintendo would put their games on sale once in a while.
Never gonna happen.
Yeah, that's like asking Disney to, like, not be
evil.
ridiculous with their stuff.
I know, but still. It's like I like buying Nintendo games, but like since I have so many different games to play, I usually just tend to buy games when they're on sale. And I look at
Nintendo games don't go down in price; they just go up and up and up and up. At this point, they're an investment, not a game.
Yeah,
You could say they're on the up and up.
Ugh.
Eh.
Ooh.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm aware of that. The only ones you can get, the only time you get sale is like I know Target will sometimes have a buy 2 games get 1.
That is
sale.
100% accurate, Vex.
No, it's not. Oh,
What they say?
That Nintendo can have a game out for the past 10 years and you'll still be spending $60 on it.
Oh yeah, I saw like, so I got Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, but I was like sitting there going, if it went on sale on
Wait,
the Switch.
Breath of the Wild didn't release for the Wii U? Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, I think it did. It's that same Twilight Princess thing, where like you don't think there's a GameCube release of it, but there is.
Yep, 100%. I have it. I need it. It was originally supposed to. It was originally designed for the Wii U.
Yeah, but then Wii U. Yeah.
So they switched it. But
I still want my port of what was it? Xenoblade X? Yeah, Xenoblade X.
I think I have that. But yeah, but like the Breath of the Wild on Switch is still $60. I'm like, really? I only got I got the HD remake of what was it called? What's the other one? Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
I got that because I don't remember. GameStop was having a buy one get one half off game, and like so I bought that and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and I basically got both of them for half off. So I was like, okay,
not bad.
yeah.
No,
And I got I got two of the I can't remember which Nintendo games I got, but Target was having buy one game get the second one half off as well. So and they didn't specify which games, and I was like, and they're like, well, we think it's in the new ones. And I couldn't, like, the person who was doing the stuff kept saying, well, this isn't coming up, this isn't coming up. And I said, where's the management? Because you guys don't have it listed anywhere, and you just have it all games. I have no idea which ones are on sale and which ones aren't. And they're like, you got a point. So I took it up to the front desk, and I said that to them, and they looked at me and said, and they looked at the sign, and they're like, wow, you're right, we don't even know what's on sale here. And they're like, fine.
Yeah, at that point, they have to give it to you, or it's false advertising.
Yeah, they did too. They gave me the they gave it to me. So.
Oh shit, boss.
Catalog.
Yeah, but for any of the bots listening, Xenoblade X, re-release it and give us the multiplayer that the game wanted to have. Because it's
pretty confident I have that game.
No, I can totally see it's one of the best ones on the Wii U, if not the best.
I think I got that because what's it called? Okay, not what I was expecting. I got that because oh right, it was when Toys R Us was going under, all their games were on sale, so I got it. And a couple others.
Floor's made of lava.
We're fighting a roller coaster.
Yay!
The roller coaster itself?
Yes.
Kinda.
Not even joking. We're literally fighting a roller coaster.
Nice.
The name is called Catter Coaster. Yeah, Caterpie Roller Coaster.
Caterpie like the Pokemon?
Yeah. And
wow.
There's acid coming up on the floor. So I had to get on the rails.
Oh,
yeah,
you sneaky jerks.
I was on there for a minute.
It's a neat fight, though. I'll give it that. I'm literally just chasing behind it, sniping it in its ass.
Oop. Oh,
Well,
and lost
this
the
is
recon.
unfortunate. My village is getting wrecked.
Yay! I was jumping out of it randomly, and I got an achievement. Formed 5 head bonks in a row.
Oh, nice.
I think this is the first time we made it this far.
Epic number. No, we've been here before. We just used the teleporter.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say like legitimately, but yeah.
Game is giving me epic weapons now.
Yep.
Your defense is under attack. You don't say.
Yeah, but bring it out like that. Like that's also part of the reason why I wanted to have a couple nights set aside during streaming to do old games, because like this has also motivated me to do more gaming.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like one of the reasons I started streaming to begin with, kind of ironically, was to incentivize myself to make sure that I actually like played more stuff. So although like all the video editing and such eats a lot of my time in practice, it still gives me a purpose in terms of like playing certain stuff and like broadening my horizons a little bit, and like
Yep.
It kind of enforces me, like it puts a little bit of pressure on me to actually find time in my life to play games.
Oh,
which,
see, I do something
you know,
similar.
like,
Mine's
as a gamer, that shouldn't be that hard for me, but, like, again, with the reality of everyday adult life, it's sometimes hard to justify prioritizing your hobbies and interests.
Oh, see, I don't have that problem. I'm selfish, so... But I do something similar. Like, I like to sit there. I have a little, like, one of those, like, little pedaling things. Like the exercise thing.
Yeah.
Oh, like under the desk ones?
Yeah. I don't do it when I'm streaming, but when I'm, like, so I'll force myself to sit down and play a game, for, like, 2 hours, and I'll just sit there and pedal for an hour or so. A little extra exercise.
I have one. I need to use it more or something like that.
I also do that whenever I watch anime.
The problem I always have, it's like they always slip on me.
I mean,
the desk.
Mine has mine has grips on the bottom, so it doesn't slip.
Yep. The ones I get generally do too. It's that combined with what the fuck level is this gun?
So,
the fact that I also don't have as much room under my desks.
I've come to a decision about this game. It doesn't really jive with my gameplay style because all the base defense towers don't do anything on their own. They're basically bunkers that you have to fill with archers, which count against your unit resource limit. And that really goes against my playstyle of, like, gradually expanding with towers. So I think I'm probably not gonna continue playing very much of this title.
Yeah, that can be a...
Especially because it's proving to very much not be a tower defense style game from what I can tell. Which it... Yes, you is me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put myself on BRB and find a different game to play. Maybe take a small break, we'll see. I'll still actually be here, probably, but...
The door didn't open for me either.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah, so basically Agent being here is breaking the game. What's in that room?
A chest.
At all?
And a chest and the worm.
Seems like it's just all the key rooms are breaking.
Alright, we don't have that ticket.
Wow, OBS is pulling a strong 62% of GPU tonight.
Dang.
What'd you do, Yuki?
Nothing as far as I know.
It's Agent breaking it.
I was gonna say I don't break stuff like that, but I have yet to have own an appliance that work completely correctly. Like I everything I own breaks in like the weirdest ways.
So we know what the consistent thing about all those appliances are, don't we?
Oh shit, that's a big one.
A big one? Okay, well, this application has just left a, like, ghost of itself on my... Okay. Interesting.
Oh, he wants to go punchy. There he goes.
Oh, I definitely don't have time to start a 4X game right now.
Sons of a Solar Empire 2.
4X game?
It's a type of strategy game.
Yeah, are you familiar with Civilization?
Yes.
It's in general that genre of game.
Yep. Not for me.
Nope. Fair enough. Though a lot of them include a lot more, like, tactical combat elements as well.
They're right up my shot. Like Prez was actually talking about, like, his company just released Sins 2 on not Epic, so they're kind of treating it as the actual release.
Yeah, I saw.
And that was the other day.
Yeah, I saw him posting that the other day.
Yep. And I've kind of been sinking my teeth into that game. Honestly, it's like so far, it's kind of felt like a visual and like quality of life upgrade from the first one. But then its main I don't want to quite say mechanic, but like its big selling point kicked in, which is a access denied is a it's okay Pixie, or you can probably know if I say like it's a RTS space lane game. It's an RTS space sim game where there's gravity wells and like space lanes connecting those gravity wells, right?
Okay.
If you've ever played Sins of a Solar Empire 1.
I have not.
Or played Stellaris.
I think I only... No, I didn't actually end up playing Stellaris either. I have it. haven't gotten around to trying it.
Okay, it's a lot harder to learn nowadays, but... Or Galactic Civ, or... if you're familiar, it's space RTSs generally to actually funnel their players into, like, interacting with each other and fighting in certain areas. Like, you basically have a star system, and that's where you'll do all your stuff, and go from star system... To go in between star system to star system, there will be, like, hyperspace lanes you can go on, Star Trek style. Sins 2, Pix, I found it over this way.
I found one of the other areas to open up. So it probably won't open up for me, realistically.
What color?
We had the key, it's the brown one. Or the brown ticket.
Brown?
Agent, have you heard of Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes?
What's it called?
Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes.
Oh, your chat crashed on me. That's what's on there. Eiyuden Chronicles. Is that the spiritual successor to Suikoden?
Suikoden? Yes, it is.
Yeah, I have heard of that one. I have not played it yet. It's on my grandiose backlog of stuff to eventually get to.
Yeah, right now it's sitting on my wish list, but it occurred to me it might be something of interest to you, in case you hadn't heard of it.
Nope. I actually have most of the Suikoden games. I'm only missing one. The Elusive 5.
So when you're saying those things, you're not actually meaning Suikoden, are you?
Yes.
Okay. Saying it poorly. Got it.
Suikoden.
To be fair, it's
screaming
not something
somewhere.
I've ever heard pronounced before.
Yeah, it's no, it very much that is in my style. I will completely agree with that. I just have not. I've been kind of wanting to go through like a lot of the older RPGs I own and not like a lot of the newer stuff recently.
That's fair.
Part of the reason for me picking up 12.
Alright, I think I'm actually just gonna switch to ending soon, because it's been a long week and I'm flagging pretty bad.
Not a problem.
Looking at my list, I'm like, I just don't have the energy to start anything right now.
I understand that.
Yep.
It's weird that I tend to have the energy to do so many things, considering I think right now I'm only like running on like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, for me it's been like 4, maybe 5 hours of sleep all week.
Ooh.
Damn. I thought it's like
Yeah.
I had that a couple times this week. I was like making a joke like, oh yeah, 8 hours of sleep isn't enough time between 2 days. You're in worse shape than I am.
Yeah. Kind of not that surprising
We have to
that
get
I'm
here in 22 minutes to open this.
having a little bit of trouble, like, staying awake at the wheel here.
I understand.
Yep.
You get your sleep, Suki.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. Alright, thanks for showing up, Rex. I appreciate you coming and hanging out.
Chilling out. Yep. Alright, where the fuck are we going?
Hope you have a nice night as well and get some good sleep.
We have gotten here only to get lost.
I don't have to look very hard for someone to raid, because obviously you two are still streaming, so...
I think we're like the second to last level right now.
No, I think
Although
there's
you're
like
also
2
probably
more
the only
after
one
this.
still watching me, so there's that.
I don't know where the exit is at.
Alright, Pix, I found it.
That doesn't really help me.
So does the rail grinding work like Sonic Adventure?
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly like Sonic Adventure.
Like, even one of the boss, like the boss we were... Alright, I found more enemies. Pix. There you are.
Right, chat.
Yay.
Good night, everybody. Watching me.
Have a good night, Yuki.
Good night.
Raid.
Thanks. And I hope you two have fun.
Yeah, we should. You go get your sleeps.
Yeah, much needed. Night
Ooh,
night.
card. Alright, I found the exit over this way.
Oh,
Pix.
what?
Turn around.
I was shooting stuff.
You were getting lost again.
No, it wasn't. I have the greatest sense of direction. I was trained by the master Roanoa Zoro. He taught me his ways.
Oh,
You're just jealous that you don't know Centauriu. Bot,
Nah,
kill me.
oh shit! Like those are all epics. Oh, okay, one's not. No, okay. I wanna. All right, level 12. Let's go.
Haha.
Did I take my core? I did. I spent almost everything I had on that. Yeah, this gun's now, crazy up there. Have you been keeping up on One Piece?
As far as the anime goes?
Yeah, okay. So you've been seeing all the cool shit going on.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like One Piece, it's only it's not even 20 minutes if you skip past the opening and the recap and stuff. So it's
Well, I know it's episodic, but
well, no, I mean, it's like
not episodic. It's a chapter an episode, but
yeah, it's like well, every episode is like 15 minutes, so I find that it's just really easy to keep up with. It's like I have 15 minutes every Saturday to watch it.
Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard all these levels of these giant maze-like levels now. This game. No. Yeah, I thought you were complaining for a minute. Like, it's One Piece. It's not enough to keep up with. Which, also, I've just been seeing like all the animations that like this been going on.
Yeah,
with Garp and all, like, and them going absolutely nuts with his stuff.
Yeah, I'll say this. So, as far as animation goes, I can't say I've ever been the biggest fan of their new like squiggly animation. Like the fight scenes are always cool. The fight scenes are always cool, but it's always kind of like weird. They go into such like squiggly mode.
Yeah, I can understand you having a problem with that.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. Like I know, like Naruto back in the day would when they'd have a big animation fight, like the animation, like the detail quality would drop and stuff like that. But that was like very rare when that would happen. But like One Piece has been doing it like every episode now. Like they're like, all right, here's where the budget of the episode goes. I'm like, oh, okay. Kind of weird. It's not that big a deal though.
No, it's like, all I'm saying is we've been getting, when they're going hard now, they're going goddamn hard though.
Kind of like, I know like One Piece is getting that reboot. Like, can the reboot be made by Ufotable?
Well, I think it's like the studio they have doing it. It's like on par with Ufotable.
Okay, well, I mean, the only ones I can think of are Ufotable, Wit, and Mappa. And definitely don't want to hand it off to Mappa.
I think it's Mappa.
Overloaded. Really?
Okay, what is this thing dying for you?
What? There's a thing
Weird.
right there too.
Oh, that's cheap.
What?
Oh, how that was hidden.
God damn it.
Overshot it.
I know, I hit the thing and launched me back.
God damn it. What's this? Nope.
I mean, like, so, like, I really like Mappa's stuff, but I feel like they just overloaded themselves, and that was the big problem with Kaisen.
Wait, what didn't you like about Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh, it's just like you didn't see some of the episodes like weren't finished. Like I saw that they showed the same thing twice by accident in one episode.
Hey, we rescued Burger Bell. No idea what that does.
Look at the top. We had to rescue 2 people. That's the objective here.
No, we have to clear those rooms. Clear the purple rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the guy that's missing in the shooting range. Pix this way. I mean, if they did do something like that, I could see it, but unfortunately, I'm also the worst person to ask when it comes to animation quality.
Oh no, well, I'm not talking about the animation quality was outstanding. The problem was there's one of the episodes it wasn't like a mess. They accidentally put the wrong part of the episode in the wrong spot. At first I was like, wait, what's going on? And they're like, I was like, oh wow, they actually just messed up and put the wrong thing in the wrong spot. Oh, it's because they're rushing to get things out too quickly and they just don't have the time to get it all done. You know, they bit off more than they could chew.
Yeah. We'll see on this. It's also a Netflix production, so those are a little bit more interesting. In a good way, generally.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. Like Netflix productions also take forever. Also, they only allow Netflix has this thing where it's like they only allow 3 seasons of something.
Yeah, that is. Ah.
Like, I've been rewatching little clips from Castlevania, the animation series, right? And the animation in that is amazing, but at the same time, it's also weirdly stiff at certain parts. Like it feels like you're watching something you were watching something in this 60 frames a second, then it drops down to 30 frames a second. It's really weird.
Oh yeah, if you've ever watched Dragon Prince,
no.
The first season on that, I swear to God, I think the season was rendered in 15 frames a second.
But it's weird because sometimes in the Castlevania stuff, sometimes it'll be smooth as butter, and then all of a sudden it will change over to choppy, and I'm like, I don't get but it's the parts that go choppy are parts where that's where the budget should be going. So it's why is that happening?
Oh, there's pictures. There's also a log right over here.
I'll get on the way out. Golden turtle shell. Nope.
All right, now we go to the exit.
I have 74 wrenches.
I have 50.
I got one of those things where you can buy a bunch of wrenches.
That's where you got them from. Okay. I might actually get to the final boss in this run.
I would like Studio Wit to do it. Studio Wit did such a good job with Attack on Titan. And they also did Spy Family.
Yep.
And I like Spy Family. I want more Spy Family. Right now.
I want more Kaiju number 8, personally.
I like Kaiju number 8 a lot. But
it
I'm
was
not, I know, I literally binged it all in one day. But I'm also
actually, hold on, I want to double check.
I really
keep talking.
I really liked Kaiden, or I really like Kaiju number 8, but I'm not as invested in the story or characters as I am in Spy Family characters.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely give you that.
Hi, Mini Pro. Sorry, I not used to having the YouTube up, so I didn't see there. Sorry.
Oh crap! I made a mistake on that. It actually is Wit Studios doing One Piece.
Yay! The bad Mini Pro was sitting there talking, and I not used to having all the chat screens up. I really need to find a better way.
No, I need to refresh yours. Then I guess yours is also glitched out on me.
No, it's the one.
Oh, okay. That's never mind then.
I need to set up. What?
Yeah, it'll post all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get that so I can see it. What are we playing on? We were playing on Game Pass.
Yep.
There you go. These things also don't evil. It also doesn't have a timestamp, so I can't be sure what they had set it on or when they had set it. That's a shame. It's all my bad. Like I saw.
Oh my god! Does he only focus one person?
What do you? No.
Oh, I get it.
Like, are you complaining that he was focusing me?
No, I was just kind of wondering if it was like a glitch in his AI. Yeah, man, he really wants you dead.
Yeah, well, his moves are very predictable, so it doesn't matter. He hasn't even hit me yet. Nope, he hit me as soon as I said that. I fell down.
Lower down to the next level, so... Oh, there's acid underneath us. Yeah, that's problematic.
Boom.
Yeah, okay, this is a bit of... Ooh, cutscene finally. I did it! All me.
Oh, yeah, sure. Game of stay away at falls. Just destroyed the only way to reach me. Never stop me. I'm on my moon.
Moon!
Not a problem, Psycho Virus. Not for us anymore. Yeah, Bike Camper is also a rocket.
I mean, have you ever watched Ben 10?
Not really.
Oh, really?
I've seen a few episodes, like randomly.
I feel like if you could start a season, you'll get into it. But because it does enough storytelling throughout the season, you have to start at the beginning.
Buckle up, it's moon time.
Moon! This is actually another level.
Yes. So. Yeah.
Yes, yes, it is.
That must be the final level. Oh,
okay, then.
Floor.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is what they're for.
What are these crystals doing exactly? Wait.
Weakening the boss.
These 6 crystals. Remember, there was only like 5 options. 5 crystals to get.
No, like there's last two. Like there's the speed one and whatever the other one it was.
Yeah, but I got the other speed one. It's
Yep.
not lit up for me. So
Well, yeah, because I don't have it.
Alright, whatever. Let's go.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
So we didn't
Press
get the one-
the. What's this?
File reinforcements. Deactivates all lasers. Opens access to lunar hatch. Reduces the amount of elite enemies. We didn't get any that actually affect it.
Neat. Oh god, it's Arena with a boss class enemy in here. Damn. Okay, these elites are taking a fuck ton to go down. And what is hacking? Still.
I don't know. It is being annoying.
There we go. God damn it. Oh god, it's...
I mean, even the little guys are taking so much damage.
Yeah, no goddamn fucking joke. Alright, I think it's just the two elites now.
No, there's one more.
Oh, the elites have it. Alright, there's one down.
Alright, kill that stupid elite. Upgrade.
Ugh.
Yeah, I always feel bad whenever I see that like someone was chatting and I didn't notice. Like I see it on my I see the Twitch one all the time. Oh, give me 3 crystal powders.
Oh,
I don't even know how you
fuck.
get 3 of those.
You have to take a crazy roundabout path. Oh god, I don't even want to imagine how brutal that would be. He must give you something crazy though. Oh, it's another fucking arena! Alright, find the shield bot.
Already destroying it. Got it.
Alright, infinite spawner, you are going down. Okay, at least this one isn't, these guys don't feel as, tanky as the last group did.
He just hit me with the get over here and pulled me across the map.
Yeah. Oh, slog! We will murder all of you. I feel like the regular elites and like the big flyers have like the same amount of health.
I don't know.
Reach level 15 in a run. Alright, ready for the next area?
Yep.
So...
Form a head mark all enemies within 6. An epic thing, the 3D glasses.
Hold on. Alright, let's go with...
I don't know how you get it, like, I feel like you have to focus on one buddy bot up here.
Super Buddy Bot, I guess? Maybe if you bring him here, he gets another upgrade or something?
I don't know.
Ah, the sectoid theme continues then. Don't know what that is. I'm gonna kill it though.
The hacking thing. These things just keep popping up.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just kind of wailing on Iris.
You know, I don't know what these things are doing, so like doing something.
Alright, that's new. Okay, I did not like that phase.
Wish I knew of these stupid things that keep popping up before. Ah, I'm down. I like this phase because it's a lot easier. I think the purple thing is charging something.
Phase 2, I guess.
Why are you focusing me?
Focus picks.
Right, because I was destroying all its little things earlier. Ow. Wow, it only focused you for like a second. Stop going after me. Ow, I'm dead. Invincibility comes up a lot.
Oh, that's what I've been pouring my points into. Okay, that's cool as fuck.
On. There's no need. Why? Iris, you okay now? Huh? What happened? Oh man. Earth. Bodies. What have I done? Step out of it. We need you now. Got a lot to do. And then what?
How's there a roach on the moon?
It's a robot mode roach.
Yep,
No,
and we all saw I carried picks to the boss fight.
the boss didn't even target you once.
Yeah, all on my back.
Yeah. I want everyone to note that I literally was sitting there dodging and shooting and doing all the damage while Agent stood there just getting to shoot randomly. Then at the very end, it's like target him and he just uses invincibility instead of dodging anything.
Hey, I'm the tank. I built tank. I know what I am.
You didn't tank crap.
I tanked the boss.
No, you didn't.
The credits would beg to differ.
I was also alive at the end shooting too. I did most of the damage. And I know that because the eye was focusing me and the eye was its weak point. Thank you, Pro. Could you tell that the boss was focusing me the whole game? Agent was just kind of
Being
doing
boss.
nothing. Like busted. Why did it keep coming in? The giant floating bee came after me too. Didn't
I don't know what it was. They normally didn't do act like that, but tonight, the boss has definitely had Pix blood on the mind.
Yeah, they clearly knew who the threat was.
Overall, though, now Pix, now that we've gotten a complete run under our belts, what do you think?
pretty good, though. I think the only problem I have with this game at all is that, like,
it's that
it feels
advice
like, It feels like the wrench power-ups didn't feel like very adding much to the power-ups. Like, they offered you abilities, but I would have liked it if there had been, like, I don't know, some kind of like overarching power-ups. You know, like every level up also gives you some more attack power or something. I don't know.
No, I can definitely understand it. There weren't any direct correlations to power. It was just increasing your odds, increasing your chances, increasing drops.
I mean, I get what that, but it's just like, especially with those gauntlet rooms with like little room to dodge and stuff like that. It's like, man, that's a lot.
I'm wondering if those are just extra hard because we're doing it multiplayer.
When I played through one by myself, it did seem like there was less enemies, but that's still kind of like, I don't know. I feel like, so like by the end there, I saw that you could you could power your gun up to level 14, and it's like, I was powering up both my guns, so realistically it feels like it's better just to have one gun and not even bother.
That's what I did.
No,
I got that legendary, and I was just like, nah, everything's going into this now.
I had one legendary, and then I had an epic, and I was just switching between the shotgun and the sniper.
Well, I also got the upgrade that makes it so I don't. It's like every 5 seconds. Yeah, I just throw it and it blows up.
I did that before.
Yeah, with the heavy weapons, that's just, there's no reason to rotate guns. Well, I'm gonna sit down there and hold the trigger.
Well, I was switching between the sniper and the shotgun, so
my damage was also incredibly inconsistent because I was also had the Rubik's Cube, so every time I reloaded, all my stats on it changed.
One of the things is that the controller, what's it called, has the auto aim, so I had to like move it to off the auto aim because it doesn't auto aim for the best shot point. Glasses that we're doing like new gadget, sunglasses. Sunglasses drastically increase your damage but reduces your health. Yeah, here we go. It's weird that every single thing you get always like has a downside.
All right, let's see. Oh, I thought I was maybe a chance. Oh wow.
Next plays Lottery Luke, a friendly robot that can use surplus wrenches to obtain gifts.
That's the if you've gotten everything else off this, that's literally the last thing you want to get.
Yeah.
Which I'm smart. They made it 99. It's like by the time you're here, it's like you're not swimming in wrenches anymore.
Pretty much.
But I believe we also got the burger guy who should be down. Oh yeah, Fix, come take a look down here.
Hi, burger person. Upgrade box gun quality. Not that one. Yelling at me, not that one. Can't. Wait, I can't. That.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay, yeah, this is the one thing I don't like down here. It's the gun range. I feel like this gun range should have been opened sooner, not the you get to the last area kind of guy.
Yeah, this would have been better for like testing stuff earlier, and you have to have the cards. I mean, I like them giving value, like purpose to the cards.
Well, it's see when we were talking to that other guy before, and then he very much was, oh no, you want to just crank it down for your first clear or two, and then start rates like.
Wait a second. Hey, Camps, thanks for the bits, man. Going to sleep,
Yep.
saying, yeah, we're almost done here as well. We just beat the game. But I appreciate it.
I'm wondering if you're supposed to crank the difficulty down for your first couple runs, then slowly ease your way back up.
I don't know.
Which
never been keen on that. Never been keen on that kind of concept. I know that. You know that what's it called? Like Devil May Cry has something like that, where you like start on normal and you unlock higher difficulties as you beat it, and you kind of carry that stuff over.
Yeah, it's I think Diablo's the bigger perpetrator of that negative side, but it's if you're supposed to beat this game on the lower difficulties first, don't start with like don't have a difficulty below easy. Have that be easy. Have current easy be medium, and then have what we were playing on before be hard. Like easy, medium, like no problem. It's like, but you're starting off with like super easy, and normal. It's going to give the, maybe that's how I don't know. It just feels really weird to me.
I'm also looking at these cards. I guess the cards are higher level. I'm not sure what they mean. You know what I mean?
What? Like what? The colors of the cards, or?
Well, I assume that they mean like epic and legendary and stuff like that, which is fine. Like, does that count towards anything in the main game?
No idea. I really did not get much in the way of guns, did I?
So you got those things. You got them based on what guns you used.
Yep. And overall, like, there's just a couple choices which I think you need to have a. I don't want to say you need to have a guide for this game, but it's like there are some stuff that you need to just be told.
The only one that I felt like you needed to be told was the little buddy bot. That was not very clear.
Yeah.
You get like we got the only gadget we were missing gadgets overall. Yeah, I feel like there should have been more gadgets. You know, like, let's see, explore, reduce,
More stuff to change it. Everything. Yeah, I could
reduce damage from acid.
Actually, let's see here. What's the one there, and oh god. So yeah, to get the 3 powders, you would, unless there's one there, I'm guessing. You have to do either Scrapyard or Rift, Doom Gardens, then go to the way station, and then you can have the 3 powders to unlock the powdery guy.
The thing we missed 3 bosses. Yes.
What? RoboZoo bosses. Yeah. God damn, it's like chapter 2 to 3 feels like it takes a minute too. I'm kind of ragging on this game, but at the same point, it's like I really do like a lot of this stuff too. It's like there's nothing wrong with this game. This game is designed to be a play it and play it and play it and play it and play it. It's just the
I wish it was a little more clear.
yeah. And once again, we can come back to the problems of I don't have time for these kind of games. A lot of time.
It's just like looking at my cards. It's like I see some of them are orange. Does that mean like I got it up to epic, and then like the other one, I can't tell what these things mean. You know what I mean? Like, do they matter?
I don't think they do.
Why though? Yeah, whatever. There's a lot of really cool stuff here, but it's like it's one of those ones where like I do like a lot of like the whole things like where like we saw the numbers and we go, okay, on the second run we're like, all right, we need to use these numbers. I like that. I like the side quest stuff and like them coming together at different points and finding things, but like some of it's just like I don't know. There's trial and error, but then some of it's just a little like, come on, will you explain
that
something?
might have been a little too ambiguous, yeah.
Explain something, you know.
All right, let's see what we got here tonight. Oh, do you still have Super Kim up on your follows?
Yeah,
You just want to write out to her?
sure.
I kind of felt bad for that guy who looked like he was trying to do a speed run, and we dropped a whole bunch of people onto him. But all right, everybody, we're going to be rating out to Super Kim TV tonight. As far as what we got going on, I'll be back Sunday with more 12. I don't know if Pix wants to, maybe even Yuki might join me again for just chilling out on that one. But Pix, I believe you and Kiyu are going to be doing something new on Wednesday.
I don't think I think Kiyu's going on vacation.
Okay, so you'll be on vacation. So
I don't remember when he's doing that. I have to ask him.
I'm pretty sure it was next week.
Maybe I have to double check with that. I don't really remember.
All right, so if it's just me and you, I might have a game lined up for us that's a little bit meatier to sink our teeth into.
Okay.
Might be a good time to do it so we can like double up 2 days in a row, both weeks.
All right.
But we're gonna be heading out. Hope to see you all there. This is gonna be Age of Q and Pixel signing off.
Bye.